everyone, it's Zoe and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you liked today's video. Let me know how I get on in the comments, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe, and if you want to see how we did this then keep watching. I'm going to try and not bore you with a lot of foundation and things today, but this is still a full face tutorial so you can see what I'm using. And to start off, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation mixed with a bit of the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops just for a little extra coverage, and then I'm going to apply that as usual with my beauty blender, which has just died on me before I started filming. Now it's got a big hole in the bottom, so I'm just going to use the side for now and then I'll have to get a new one after. Now foundation is done and it's nice and full coverage, I'm going to move on to concealer, and today I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer, and I'm also going to use this to highlight as well, so I'm using the shade Light Warm today. And then I'm also going to blend that out with my beauty blender again. I'm also going to take a little bit of that and use this as an eyeshadow primer as well. To set the concealer, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm going to use a mixture of these two shades here, and I'm just going to mix it on the back of my brush, and I'm going to pat it on to the highlighted areas, not sweep it, because we don't want to disturb anything that we've just applied. To set the rest of the skin, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder. I'm just going to be taking that on a large blush brush from Real Techniques. I'm not going to be doing any contouring today, so I'm going to move straight onto bronzer, and I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And even though I'm not contouring, this will subtly add definition and contour a little bit anyway. Then just to deepen that a little bit more, I'm going to be using my MAC Give Me Sun. I'm just concentrating the bronzer in a 3 shape around my face, so around the forehead, onto the cheeks, and then round to the jawline. And just to finish off the base, I'm going to be using a little bit of blush, so I'm going to be taking the Illamasqua Powder Blusher in Lover, and I'm going to smile and just apply this to the cheeks. And I'm also blending this back towards the temple. Okay, so now that base is done, I'm going to do the usual and do my brows off camera, so I'll be back in 1 sec. So I've done my brows, and as usual I've used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Chocolate, and then I've set them with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in Brunette. So moving on to eyes now, and I'm going to be sticking to more cool greyish purpley tones. So I'm going to start off by using the Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette, and to start I'm going to be taking this one, which is called Bitter Start, and I'm just going to run that all over the lid so it's really bright. And what brush am I going to use? I'm going to use this brush from Too Faced. Start darkening the crease, I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow from Geek, and it's called Bedrock. And I'm going to switch brushes to this more fluffy brush from Too Faced. To add a little bit more pop to the crease and darken that a little bit more, I'm going to take this palette again and I'm using this greyish purple shade here, which is called Delicate Acidity. And I'm not going to blend this out too far, I'm going to keep most of the pigment into the crease. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with Bedrock and just blend the edges out a little bit. Moving on to liner, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eyeshadow Black Gel Liner again, and I'm going to be taking that on the Zoeva 315 liner brush, and I'm going to be creating a really strong wing today. So I've just applied it on the back of my hand just to get it warmed up so it's easier to apply. Onto the under eyes now, and I'm going to be taking Bedrock on just a little smudgy brush. And I'm just going to smudge that along the lower lash line. Next for mascara, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm going to apply this to the top and bottom lashes. So I've just applied some lashes quickly, and today I've used the Red Cherry lashes in the number 43, and the last thing I'm going to do for eyes now is apply a inner corner highlight, and today I'm going to be taking the Makeup Geek Shimmer eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use this little brush to apply that to the inner corners. So moving on to lips now, I'm going to be doing quite a cool tone lip. So I'm going to start by lining them first with the Whirl Lip Pencil from MAC. And then I'm going to apply the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Ecstasy. So to finish the look, the last thing we need to do is highlight, and today I'm using a powder and a liquid highlight. So I'm starting by using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Pearl, and I'm just going to apply some of that to the back of my hand, and I'm going to use the same damp beauty blender as I started with, and I'm just going to apply that to the high points of my face. And then to finish over the top, I'm going to be taking my MAC Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to apply that with this brush from Real Techniques, and it's the Bold Metals 300 brush. So that completes today's makeup look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!